Okay. So here we are. Hopefully the audio's okay. Okay. Yes. Always play with subtitles on. Okay, I don't need that. Sure. No, medium would be better. Spacing's fine. Okay. Right. Accessibility. Let's not mess with it.
pretty far out.
Nobody says far out anymore, Ma. Ma!
What?
Nobody says far out anymore.
Oh, your mom does. Maybe we should see if we could get tickets to see them live.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Your mom may not look it, but I was quite the rocker when I was your age. Your father and I would just lie on the hood of my old Chevy and listen to Black Sabbath and...
You like Black Sabbath?
Like I said, your mom's cooler than you think. Oh, we'd look up at the stars and he'd tell me all about the places he'd been.
Mom?
How about some cake, huh?
Yeah, I'll be up in a sec.
You said that 15 minutes ago. If you don't hurry, I'm gonna eat that whole cake myself.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
You wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
Hey, watch the hair.
A very cool mom.
Peter! We've talked about you leaving your toys on the floor.
It's not a toy, it's an action figure.
More like an action landmine. Stab your foot. I will.
He doesn't even... Never mind.
13 whole years. Look at you. Where does time go?
I'll be up in a sec, I promise.
Right.
Very cool. Nice. Wow. Holy cow, that hair. Jesus. I mean, I'm kind of jealous.
Oh man, traveling through space must be amazing. The final battle was awesome. Looked like the heroes were done for, but they pulled it off.
The Last Starwalker? Is that supposed to be a play on The Last Starfighter? Oh, look at that.
Love to be able to ride one of those light cycles. Ooh.
Guess Disney was nice enough to give him that one.
Can't believe I caught this. That maiden show was awesome.
What? Come on. I can... West Ham? Okay, the rotation's a little weird. It like automatically... Yeah, it says West Ham on the other side. Okay.
Might as well just peel the stickers off and put them in the right spot.
Don't cheat, man.
Fingers are still cramped from trying to bookmark pages. I know that's not how you're supposed to play, but I'm tired of dying everywhere.
Oh, the Choose Your Adventure books? Those were hard.
The movie was okay. The soundtrack really kicked butt.
Okay, I can't even see the movie because this thing is like... Nuke game? It's supposed to be War Games. I'm pretty sure that's the War Games poster. And the Lost Star Wars. Yeah, that's definitely.
Oh man, I can't wait to play this. Maybe I can convince Annie to buy it with his paper route money.
Damn. Video game power. Oh my god, what's the name of the magazine? It was not Nintendo Power. There was another one with something Power. Shit. Now I can't remember what it is. It's gonna drive me crazy.
This'll be worth hundreds of dollars someday.
uh, cute.
I gotta beat Janie's high score. This is embarrassing.
Wait. She's at 719859090, and he's at 1603198. Yeah, she's way up there.
3 natural ones in a row last game? Some bard I turned out to be.
Oh my god, he was a bard.
It's pretty crazy that all that destruction started from one little mistake.
Ah, caves and critters. Not Dungeons and Dragons. Caves and critters. Cute.
Need to build up my calluses.
That started automatically. Wait.
Peter Quill. Peter Quill, wake up.
Holy crap, Drax. You gotta stop doing this, man. It's weird.
We are approaching the quarantine zone.
How long was I out for?
15,338 ticks.
That's very specific.
The betrayer is ready to begin her mission. She has requested your presence in the cockpit.
Gamora's on our side, Drax.
She is the spawn of my sworn enemy, a murderess and a traitor. I do not trust her.
Well, try. We're supposed to be a team.
I make no
right.
All good, buddy? You know, I don't understand you, Groot, but I'm gonna assume you just said something super kind and thoughtful.
What did the tree say?
No idea.
Okay, so this is
Groot really
Groot's
needs to
corner.
get these plants under control.
Despite a few graphical things here and there, the game looks pretty good.
And we're in.
Incredible.
I realized there was so much stuff left after the war.
Restraint wasn't very popular in the Shatari army, especially with Thanos in charge.
It's probably all harmless now. I mean, Novacor had 12 years to get rid of the heavy-duty explosives, right?
That's why I like you, Quill. You're so pure. Oh, the wonderful and terrible things I could do with all this tech.
Stay focused, Rodent. We do not come here to scavenge.
Why not? The Milano's weapon systems could use an overhaul. Plus, there's good money in it.
The piece that we seek is far more valuable to the Monster Queen of Seknov 9 than any illegally acquired salvage.
Whoa! Place is really shifty.
I'm not seeing a monster, but that big cylinder up ahead looks like the mining ship Peter's friend said to look for.
Friend.
For a night? And you'll see the monster soon as we place Rocket's monster summoning thingies.
Flark, yeah. Groot, Quill, suit up. Team Rocket's up first.
I still do not understand why I must remain on board with the assassin.
Because you're part of Green Team.
You assigned me to the team before you named it, and my skin is not green. It's teal.
Teal? What? Listen, if we want to trick the monster into going inside that mining rig, we need to place thumpers on both sides. 2 sides, 2 teams.
And too close to the drop site. Ground's too unstable to land a ship, so you'll need to jump.
That's our cue. Let's go, Groot.
Don't worry! Once the thumpers are placed, we'll meet in the middle and we'll capture the monster. Together.
Very well.
Thumper 1, done.
Meet you at the rendezvous point.
Mora, take care of my baby.
It's a ship, Peter, not a child.
Oh, can you imagine?
Hey, starboard! Wrong way!
You guys sure you don't need help?
Yep, very sure. Focus on your own task.
Yep. Being here definitely feels a little weird.
Yo, Quill, these coordinates are so reliable. How come we're the only ones out here trying to catch this thing? Okay. Guess you're taking the long way now?
Just... Oh!
You okay, Quill?
Yeah, I think so. This, pink resin stuff's definitely strong enough to hold this place together.
Oh, yeah. Definitely, probably strong enough. Nah, it's totally safe. Now, can we please
what
focus
is up
less
with
on the
this?
toxic goo and more on all this cool war junk it's holding together? I didn't mean toxic. More, don't put it in your mouth toxic. You find something we could sell?
Nah, just some old correspondence. You know how I like to brush up on galactic war history.
No? Don't think I've ever seen you read anything without pictures.
Centurion Kadar has lost his arm to the nanoresin. Though accounts of the accident contradict each other, Kadar maintains that the nanoresin splashed him, instantly encasing him up to his elbow. However, his corpsmen have reported that he put his arm inside on a dare, directly violating safety measures and, of course, costing him said limb. The acidic compounds within the resin are designed to break down space-worthy metals, so we were not surprised to find it dissolving his arm within the span of a few microcycles. My recommendation: a refresher course on safety protocols within the quarantine zone and a stern warning about pranks or bets during any Nova Corps missions. I do not advise punishment for Centurion Kadar because his synthetic arm will serve as a constant reminder of his folly, no matter which story is true. Okay.
I read plenty of non-picture stuff.
Come on, Quill. We still got 3 more thumpers to place. Second one's this way.
I'm assuming you have a map or something?
Map, schmap. I know how to navigate a scrap heap.
The movement feels like loose and stiff at the
Thinking
same
that
time.
big
It's
cylinder
weird.
thing is our rendezvous?
Yeah, that's the mining rig.
So weird seeing it all clustered together like this. Bits and pieces of a war that spanned the entire galaxy held together by pink goo.
Ebrium-based nanoresin.
Whatever. I'm just saying, it's a lot to take in.
You know, I think I do sort of get it. Oh, look! Yellow and blue. Looks like an old Nova Corps frigate. Nice!
Come on, dude. People probably died on that ship.
Killjoy, why do you even bring us here if the place is so sacred? I can name at least a dozen planets with monsters on them, so why here?
Don't know if you noticed, Rocket, but people aren't exactly falling over themselves to hire us.
Oh, I have noticed.
If this job pans out, sure we'll get money, but also a rich new client. We need to impress Lady Hellbender with a monster she's interested in, not just any old critter.
Which is why we should have gone after Fin Fang Foom.
We won't impress no one if we're dead.
How the hell do they know about Fin Fang Foom?
Peter Quill, the insubordination of the assassin has become insufferable.
I'm doing exactly what we planned to do.
She is also quite contrarian.
We talked about this on the Milano, Drax. Try harder.
Ah, damn it. I thought that was,
Don't worry, it's safe to walk on, mostly. That's why Green Team's on the Milano. Heck of a lot more dangerous to fly around in here.
I heard that.
I'm okay.
Ha! Almost made yourself a very late war casualty.
Not funny.
what are they? It just says basic components. Upgrade available.
How many of these ships did you personally destroy, Assassin?
In this massive junkyard, filled with debris from both sides of the war. How do you expect me to answer that?
Dishonestly.
Okay.
You know, I like this. This is fun. The three of us, hanging out, just like when we started this gig, before you-know-who joined us. I do not hate everybody. I tolerate Quill. Quill's a swell guy.
Come on, Rocket. Drax and Gamora are valued additions to the team.
You're only saying that because she's listening.
Is that why your plan has Drax and I taking the ship?
Maybe. Hey, can't a guy want to spend some quality time with his friends? Careful on that thing, Quill. You spot something out there?
There's the mining rig.
Any sign of our monster?
Not yet. More blue and
What
gold.
is this?
More Nova Corps.
Yeah, well, at least the dead ones can't arrest us.
Yeah, that was a weird. This has to lead to do something that I'm missing, because
Settle
really
an argument.
just out like that.
What is this omnipresent pink substance made of?
You mean the Ebrium-based nanoresin cluster foam?
Never trust something with that many dashes in its name.
Is it caustic?
Not if it stays outside you. Just don't eat any, or get any in your eyes. Yeah.
Whoa!
Pretty sure that way's a dead end.
You sure?
Ah, there we go. Path's this way. Come on.
How can you even tell?
Just trust me, all right? Hey, group, you think we could find pieces of the Trion Shard in here? You never heard of the Trion Shard? Pyramid of pure evil that corrupts everything it comes in contact with. Oh, you happy, Quill? You found the thing I told you was there, but you didn't listen. That's it. Walk of shame. Of course he could know. I told him.
Alright, this one's a long one. Here we go. Mindril Felsver. I write this report so that the effort and the courage of my people may echo throughout time. We had finally accomplished the unthinkable. After generations of war, we put aside our differences and united to achieve our dreams. I am dictating this message from the first interstellar Bildarian vessel, our pride, the star Boros. Everything we suspected was true. There are people out here, countless other worlds, some of them far more advanced and some of them struggling as we did. We were welcomed with open arms by a group calling themselves the Nova Corps. To our horror, we learned the galaxy itself is currently at war. Beldar is right in the path of the aggressors, a violent race called the Chitauri. We requested aid from our new allies, but their rescue force will soon be intercepted by a much larger Chitauri fleet. We have decided to rapidly burn our fuel reserves to reach the Chitauri first. In our naivete, we did not have weapons on the Starboros, but she is fast and she is built strong. We will ram their capital ship. Perhaps we can save our new friends. Know this, for a brief, incredible moment, Beldar found peace. We accomplished everything we set out to do. I pray our sacrifice will make a difference in our final hour. Sad.
I told you, we ain't gonna get caught. There's only like 3 ships left in the entire Nova fleet.
Nova Corps has more than 3 ships.
You done gloating?
Oh, I am never done gloating. I am Groot. Yep, classic me. I am Groot. We don't know what it looks like. Will neglected to get that info while he was flirting on Contraxia. Yeah, I'm sure it's safe-ish. Safer than flying with Gamora anyway.
I heard that.
Just imagine what kind of blasters the Chitauri had to use to wreck some of these frigates. I'm not being insensitive. Watch it, Will.
All good, no worries. But watch your step, guys. This junk isn't as stable as we think.
That is one big mushroom. Fungus, bacteria, mold, space skunk. You know, call it what you want. It's still in the way. Gotta see if you can nearly get killed by another giant sheet of metal.
Don't have to wait for me if you're in such a rush, Rocket.
Of course we're waiting for him. You know how much work I put
advanced
into those
components.
thumpers?
Hopefully I didn't miss anything up there. Can I aim?
Take that, brittle stuff.
I hate these ship-eating parasites. Flarkers would chew right through the Milano in 2 cycles. Looks like they've gotten nice and fat, dining undisturbed in here for 12 years.
Gross.
Nice splatter. Hey, 50 units says I can clear more of these suckers than you.
As if. Whoa, what the? Rocket, did you do that?
The scoreboard? You like it? Hacked it into your visor cover last time you took a snooze.
You hacked into my stuff?
Considering how many times I fixed the Flarkin thing, it might as well be my stuff. Optimal thumper placing distance should be just up ahead. I'm thinking right in front, through the giant hole where this ship's cockpit used to be. Well, that's grim. Yeah, try not to think about it. It's better not to wonder what happened to anyone working on these old wrecks. It was a long time ago anyways. Amazing! I should have been recording. Bridge over. I want to see if he's alive. I don't know, but he's twitching. Flarkin, Scott stained, Quill. You okay down there?
Yep. Yeah, just, thought I saw a shortcut.
Right.
Go ahead without me. I'll catch up.
Okay. There's a craft out Nova Corps missile bay just on the other side. We'll meet you there.
Yellow and blue missile bay. Got it. Okay. Crawling through creepy old ship. No big deal.
Easy there, Quill. Pretty sure nothing's gonna jump out at you. Except maybe me and Groot.
How's Team Rocket doing down there?
We're fine. Waiting for Quill to show up.
Your team was tasked with keeping Peter Quill safe.
Am I supposed to fall in holes instead of him?
Yes. His fragile Terran frame cannot handle the impact.
Oh.
Trying to bring the whole place down, Quill?
I shot a thing.
I get it. First tool in the old toolbox.
Now this brings back memories.
How? Explain it. It's just a watch?
How much of the war did you see, Rocket?
Only the bits that happened as I was doing other jobs.
Ravager Con.
Great thing
Someone
about
has
a
something
war,
interesting
nobody
about
was
that.
paying much attention. Me and Groot could do pretty much whatever we wanted.
Green Team, checking in. Seeing a lot of instability on our end. What's your latest?
The meat sack fell down a hole.
Is he okay?
He's fine. Hey, Gamora, make sure the Milano don't get stuck in any of this resin.
If she did, I would wrench the ship free.
Don't worry. I've flown worse ships through worse situations.
Whoop! Ooh, don't die, don't die, don't die! Aw, hey, little guy.
Alright. Use the right stick. Lock on. And I'm assuming.
Whoa! What the fuck?
You dead, Quill? We can hear your woodsy squeal even without the car.
Little busy! Crap! That's cheating! You guys should have seen that. It was this weird, blobby thing. Not falling for this again. One last freaky eye thing! Stay back!
Hurry, you're fat, Huey! Cut off!
Hey! My butt's not back! Die, blobby thing!
Everything okay over there?
Quill nearly got himself eaten by a blob or something. Should have heard him squeal.
You must fight with dignity, Peter Quill.
Or at least die
How
with
do we
it.
not know
Not
that's
funny.
the monster we had to find? That was probably the monster. That was more than likely the monster we needed to get.
Be warned, I was attacked by strange creatures when installing a thumper.
Must be working then. What they look like?
A spined orb with multiple ocular protrusions.
We'll keep an eye out. Get it? Get it? Well, we got a lot riding on your gal pal's mystery monster tip. I hope she's legit. Like you could even tell if she had an honest face.
Trust in the plan, guys. Everything is checked out so far, right down to the mining ship. We put our thumpers in the right places, and we'll bag that monster.
Quill knows all about putting thumpers in the right place. And getting monsters in the sack, too. Scott! Move!
Are you kidding me?
Son of a Mac! That was too close! You okay, Groot? Quill?
We're fine, but we can't jump that.
You don't gotta jump. There's a sturdy support beam on this side. Get Groot to grow a bridge across. Just ask him nice-like. He does it for me all the time.
All right, Groot. Let's see that cool vine. It's one hell of a party trick, big guy.
Gross. More ship eaters. They're everywhere.
Hey, think Groot can make it to that?
Nope, that's way too far. And there ain't nothing good to grab on the other side. Come on, we'll find another way around. Boom! Right under your nose, Quill. How do we know the monster we're looking for ain't one of these things we already killed?
If it were worthy of Lady Hellbender's collection, it would not die so easily.
We gotta go that way, across the gap. Somehow.
Groot, I found a hitch. Can you latch onto it?
Hey, Greenies, you see any blue and gold ships out there, you'll let us know.
We have seen many such ships.
He means active ones. We haven't talked about what to do if we run into a Nova Corps patrol.
We will restrain them until we are done here.
Bad idea. Those cops are all connected through their stupid helmets.
If they do spot us, all they have to do is close that barrier and we're stuck.
If you see cops, you get my ship out of here, even if it means leaving us behind.
Flark that!
Trust me, I've dealt with Nova Corps before, even helped them catch real criminals. I can talk my way out.
You think that Milano can outrun a fully powered Nova Centurion?
She's done it before.
Where are you going, you Zarnook? Get back here and help!
I am Groot.
Do I look worried? The resin will hold.
I am Groot.
You ain't that heavy. I seen this goop anchor a Shatari dreadnought. We'll be fine.
Yep.
Okay, here we go.
All right, set her down right there. Yep, one to go. Flark! No, no! Flark and Skaggy! Kratak and batteries fried, that's what's wrong. Maybe you put it down too hard.
Let's just find a solution.
The solution's a new battery, with a charge.
Okay, we're on what's left of a ship. Full of ship things. Gotta be things that power ship things around here, right?
Yeah. Maybe you're gonna want to use your visor for this. You find a replacement while I finish scraping the fried wires.
Found something with a charge. Kinda looks like a spacey car battery. Okay, this thing isn't gonna zap me, right?
The chance is minuscule, at best. You'll be fine. What are you waiting for, Quill? Grab it.
Uh-huh. Checking the area, bud.
Rocket! Do you have a plan for where we're gonna keep this monster once we've caught it?
Just grab the battery and give it a yank.
Looks like this med kit is tuned to Kree biology. A shame we don't have any Kree on the team.
You mean a blessing. Stop flarking around.
Peter Quill, the double agent is trying to lull me into a false sense of security.
Right. And the moment you drop your guard, I'll strike.
Aha! So you admit it?
You got me. Plans are foiled.
Here you go.
That'll do nicely. Just let me tinker a bit. I'll have to do some tweaking once I see how much juice this thing puts out. So watch my back.
Watch it from what? Rocket! Help me scramble some critters!
No, no, Scott! If I don't rewire this fast, it's gonna short circuit. Fucking monster
Okay.
Groot,
So
you're up!
Groot, the last Flora Colossus. Groot is a vigorous defender, able to withstand high amounts of damage. He focuses on crowd control. His basic ability, Entangle, immobilizes enemies in a small area for a short time.
Look, another one! We're just killing party favors!
Like fish in a barrel!
Easy for you to say. You've got a pointy stick. Thanks for the heads up, bud. How long does it take to shoot, Scott?
We're working on it! Sorry to burst your bubble!
We're just killing party favors. Just keep these things away from me.
Easier said than done!
Just use that fear. Kill them all.
Ooh, that was damage you passed.
They're really coming out of the woodwork!
Just keep them away from me so I can fix them. We're all plugged in.
Wow, just in time.
I'd like to see you fix it next time. Come on, 2 down, 2 to go.
Wait, where was it? It said the tutorial. There it is. Alright, some Guardian abilities can expose enemies' weaknesses and increase the amount of damage they'll take. A damage multiplier appears over the enemy's health bar when this happens. Each Guardian can cause damage multipliers to appear, which means the multipliers will stack on top of each other up to 5 times, but they do expire. So focusing your attacks on the affected enemy before they disappear is a solid strategy. Damage multipliers also stack with the increased damage on enemies received when staggered. Got it.
I don't see any way out of the missile bay except that passage, bud. Quill, we found a way out.
I'm Groot.
Groot's wondering if the reward's gonna be worth all the risk we're taking for this job. Me and Groot are nearly unkillable, but what if the rest of you don't make it out alive? If the 2 of us gotta lug that monster all the way to Lady Hellbender, don't expect us to send units to your next of kin or nothing.
I don't have kin.
My family is dead.
Survivors split the money. The rest of you... We'll make sure you get a proper burial. Groot'll say some nice words.
If we are devoured, there will be no remains to bury.
I bet Lady H has a poop scoop.
So could I have gone either way?
Man, that thing is ridiculous. Think it was a ship or a robot?
That's a Kree Sentry. A robot, but it would have been space-worthy.
I'm Groot.
That ain't even the biggest one. They designed at least 5 experimental models twice that size.
How do you know all this?
Because they were my fellow experiments back on Half-World. Most of my parts came from the cybernetics hangar next to the door, so I got a sneak peek at all the new killbots. I could see the parts come and go from my my cage.
I didn't mean to open old wounds.
Most of them are just scars now anyways. This old Kree tech gets me wondering, where would I be now if those blue buttscots managed to keep me locked into their half-world experiments?
I'm
Yeah, chances are you'd be climbing over bits of me right now.
Oh, whoa!
I'm Groot.
Nova Centurions probably had to tow all the scrap to one place.
Okay, did I just
Sure,
screw up?
not really their job description, but Nova was spread pretty
no.
thin after the war. Hey, kept them off of my tail at least.
Oh no, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Oh, that sucked.
Man, that thing is ridiculous. Think it was a ship or a robot?
That's a Kree Sentry, a robot, but it would have been space-worthy. That ain't even the biggest one.
How do you know all this?
Because they were my fellow experiments back on Half-World. Most of my parts came from the cybernetics hangar next to the door, so I got a sneak peek at all the new killbots. I could see the parts come and go from my my cage.
I didn't mean to open old
Oh, whoa! Most of them are just scars now anyways. This old Kree tech gets me wondering, where would I be now if those blue buttscots managed to keep me locked into their half-world experiments?
I am Groot.
Yeah, chances are you'd be climbing over bits of me right now.
Okay, so it saved that.
Rocket! Do you have a plan for
What was
where
the
we're gonna
point
keep this
of-
monster once we've caught it?
I figured it could have your room. There's hardly anything to mess up in there.
As opposed to your room, which looks like it's already been messed up by a monster?
Hey, I got a system. Everything's where it's supposed to be.
Okay. Not sure what that does or what that was for.
I wasn't even a person to the worst of the Kree's mad scientists. More like a real smart walking gun.
A very talkative gun.
Yeah, that part was an accident. They tried to fix it a few times.
I am Groot.
The entire facility. I wish I'd gone back and blown it up before the end of the war.
Get a load of this, Rocket!
Don't worry, I ain't even gotten serious yet. So what do I gotta do to get a last name like Drax?
Catathians have no need for surnames.
What about the Destroyer?
It is a moniker to mark the countless I slaughtered during a shameful period of untempered rage.
Yeah, one of those. I could be Rocket the Ruthless, because I'm pretty sure I ain't never had no Ruth.
Oh, does that mean I've missed some? That's
Any
might
bets on
suck.
what this monster's gonna look like?
I am Groot.
How many legs? Like, more than 4?
It will be majestic.
What does that look like?
We shall see.
Groot, need you to shoot a bridge right into that eye socket.
Now, I want to see you do that to something in combat. Wait, is that... Yes! I'm about to win this bet, Quill! All this firepower. Now it's all just scrap. Yeah. Sorry, bud.
Sorry about what?
Groot's people never even got a chance to fight. The whole Daston planet was torched at the start of the war.
We're inside a giant robot head.
And I got robot parts inside my head.
Robot parts inside your head. Inside a giant robot head. Haha.
You guys are so...
Hey, Groot, what do you think I should do when I win this bet?
Found a nest! Maybe this is the Parasite Clubhouse!
Can I not shoot it while I'm...
Don't congratulate him!
Well, I know what I'll be doing with my winnings. I'm saving up for our next stop on Contraxia to get one of those Zeronian massages.
You're so predictable. Exactly. You suck, Star Chod. Let's see. When I beat Quill, I'm gonna get my hands on some rotating hyper circuits.
Boo! No one knows what those are!
No, we can't take the giant robot home. And believe me,
What do you think, Drax? Should we get in on this bet? Think of all the hyper circuits you can buy.
are you making fun of me?
I do not wish to acquire hyper circuits.
Ha! That one was juicy!
And just so we're clear, Green Team is officially ineligible for the bet.
Why?
Well, for one, you need a gun.
No need for a projectile weapon.
Oh, he killed the ones in here. Lucky bastard. Alright. Rothdon, my heart do not come back to Hala. There is nothing here for you. I fear it will soon fall as many other worlds have. Freelar is in flames. Most of the spaceports have been decimated. The Tatari have gathered many of our remaining leaders and have announced public executions. Fear not, we escaped. We are on a Shi'ar mercy ship and are headed for refuge. Shi'ar, is that the thing Professor Xavier fell in love with? Those monsters are focused on destroying our cities. So far, they are not pursuing us. We will survive this, even if our beautiful Hala does not. Continue your work on Halfworld, I beg of you. Demand that your leaders unleash everything they have to make these monsters suffer. Every unfinished machine, every experimental weapon, all of it, right into the heart of Shatari Prime. Show them the superior might of the Kree Empire. Make your children proud.
How's that bet going over there?
I am crushing this!
Just you wait. I'll be catching up in no time.
That's bullshit. You should not be able to go ahead without me. Oh no, now he's catching up because I'm dilly-dallying here.
You know what, Quill? I think it's unfair. You got 2 guns, I got 1. I think my points should count double from now on.
That's cheating!
All right, Thumper goes there, Quill.
Well, if you're gonna be cheating, I'm gonna look ahead for these things.
Hey, Thumper ain't gonna install itself. Wonder how many big bot carcasses we'd find looking around the entire zone.
If it's a sentry you're looking at, we've seen at least 3 so far. Or at least 3 pieces.
I assume the large arm belonged to the large torso.
I'm not gonna run after you. Get that Thumper over here.
Oh man. Because he's cheating, he's gonna beat me.
It's not gonna
Taking
piss
my
off
time
every
looking
critter
around.
around, right?
Sorry, Quill. Not taking no chances after the last one. I gotta test it real quick.
Not again.
Rocket! I only flipped the switch on and off to see if it started.
Yeah, tell them.
Gotta love that kill radius.
Rocket the loose cannon. Rocket is a weapon expert who attacks from a distance. He focuses on damaging multiple targets at a time. His basic ability, Cluster Flark Bomb, deals moderate damage to everything at impact.
Tie him down! How are there this many of them?
About to be one less.
At least they make a good splash!
That's the spirit. I'm loving this.
Darn it! I thought we were safe! Oh, come on! Now we gotta deal with junk slugs?
Don't gawk at it. Shoot it.
Very helpful,
Can I scan it?
You're welcome. Now stop distracting me.
Round them up, Groot!
Ready.
Blow them away, Rocket! I eat bugs like you for breakfast!
Oh yeah. I'm gonna murderize the lot of you.
Just watch where you're shooting!
Splat.
Gross! Eyeballs everywhere!
Well, watch it. Oh yeah! It is like that time!
Rocket!
Flark! Those
Oh, it can
fuckers
hurt me
really
too.
pop! Not a chance! I've gotten way more!
Nice splatter, Rocket!
I know, right? What was that worth? 5 points?
Oh, come on! You can't just give yourself points like that!
Ability point. He received an
Great
ability
job.
point.
We'll meet you at the mining ship.
That to access the Guardian's bench and unlock your first ability. Okay. Won't let me pick anything else, so I have to pick that one. Let's see. Hold to spend one ability point to acquire the Vantage Point ability. Star-Lord initiates a prolonged burn of his jet's boots, rising to a tactically advantageous position to give orders or to attack enemies. Got it. I mean, can I just use it? Like how do I use it?
I can hear your visor working. Better not be cheating on our bet, Quill.
How can you hear that?
All right, mining rig is right there. Of course it's secure. As secure as a broke-down Shatari shipwreck's ever gonna be.
I am Groot.
That's cause you keep calling it gooey stuff. It's nano-resin.
Come on, Groot. We need to get across here. And Rocket wouldn't put you at risk, right?
I am Groot.
That's right. I've always got your back, bud.
I am Groot.
Nah, it just looks unstable like everything else in here. Don't get your twigs in a bundle. Yes, the resin can hold a stupid warship. I'm telling you,
I
it's
see that.
totally
Let me shoot
safe.
him.
See? I'll even prove it. Huh? Look at this. dark.
Guys, jump!
No! No! Ah! Groot! Groot!
Groot! Buddy, you're okay!
Fine. You flarkin' piece of moldy driftwood! You could have died saving me! I love you too, you selfless son of a chug. Come on, Quill. He says he'll meet us at the mining ship. I don't want to make him wait.
That's it? We're not going after him?
He says it's fine. We'll meet him later.
Team Rocket, is everything okay? Groot's signal just went dark.
Flark. His radio must have broke when he fell.
What happened to your timber companion?
He ain't Timber. He's alive.
Fell.
I really don't know if you're being clever or dumb right now. Team Rocket, out. Sounds like Green Team's off our backs. Now we can stop worrying about that dumb accident. Groot's fine anyways. There's nothing to worry about.
An accident, Rocket? Come on!
What? That's all it was.
It's your fault! If you hadn't fooled around on that ship...
I get... You don't know nothing. Stop trying to be smart.
That sure didn't sound like an apology.
Nope.
Huh.
Hey, Gamora. Did you really chop up the Chitauri Queen?
Did you hear that?
Around.
I didn't kill it, I kidnapped it.
That was you! Nova Corps always claimed they ended the war.
They would take all the credit.
Rocket, you cheating.
You sure I'm not
sack of shit.
winning? It feels like I should be winning.
I mean, it's your tech doing the counting. I guess it could be defective.
It's not defective.
Sounds like I'm winning then. Man! If that afterburner kicked on right now, we'd be toast.
Let's hope it don't, because we have to find a way through this thing. Ugh. Am I the only one who's fed up with how much this entire junkyard stinks?
Smells kind of like old fruit.
Yeah, that's one of the smells.
How many are there?
Well... I'd say between 2,000 and 3,000. Mining ship's on the other side of that turbine, so we gotta find a way through.
Try not to jump on anything this time. Groot's not there to grab you if you...
Well, either shut up or help me figure out how these blades open.
There's a drone access tunnel over here.
Too bad we don't got a drone.
Can you squeeze in there?
Knew it. Rocket, fix the thing. Rocket, clean up the mess. Rocket, crawl into the mystery hole.
See anything?
Yeah, a manual override.
Team Rocket, we hit a snag. One of our sensor points was covered in resin, so we're gonna fly around and scout another spot.
Just make sure the new spot's as close as possible to the original one. Because of maps and angles.
Great. Another turbine.
Yeah, that is how these things are usually built. Flark! It's stuck on something! How do you make a dead Chitauri float?
How?
You take your foot off its head.
I think Yondu told me that one. Only good Chitauri is a dead Chitauri.
Yeah, Korax was okay. I wonder how he's doing.
Come on, let's get out of here.
We're back on track. The mining ship ain't too far.
Think Groot's already ahead of us?
Maybe. Hope he didn't get distracted. I've been thinking about buying him a leash. He spots something shiny, and the next thing you know, he's on another planet.
Grab, 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 grab!
It wasn't me this time, I swear! I don't like this!
Hope I don't tear my pants! One for me!
That point don't count if we're dead!
Where's...
Larkin, son of a...
I told you I saw that.
Great timing! How did you guys...
Good to see you two, but you're gonna want to cross the ship as fast as you can. We're seeing a lot of movement.
Yeah, Scott's getting real violent out here.
Just try to hold her still for us!
That's not gonna be an option soon.
This position is untenable.
Drax says hurry it up, Peter. Incoming! Watch out!
What?
Hang on!
Have you perished, Peter Quill?
Too much debris! I'm taking her out of here!
Go! Keep running!
Stop clarking around, man!
Really?
I made
Will,
that.
this way!
Team Rocket! Did you make it inside?
Yeah, all in one piece.
Crap!
What?
My visor went supernova. Is it broken?
Overloaded, sounds like. Must be some kind of residual energy in here. Come on! Clark and tensor joint, just neat. Wiggle V. Okay, so life support's moved back up. What's it look like out there?
Oh, mother of spacebar.
Oh,
Will, you okay?
Yeah, it's just... Man.
is that a freaking Infinity Stone?
Well, that's concerning.
What was that?
It's a swarm of old cleaner bots. Maybe.
Oh, cleaner bots.
I don't know.
Groot!
You okay, buddy?
That's the motherfucking Infinity Stone.
Sorry about the shooting.
Yeah, thought you were that freaky thing we accidentally released.
We saw some cleaner bots, accidentally, at a distance. We're totally all right. They just ran away when it saw us, right, Quill?
Rocket, I'm not so sure that swarm thing was inoffensive. I feel kind of bad about releasing it.
Quill took a pot shot at this massive worm nest. Chunk of something fell off, and the big floaty creature came out of it. That's all.
2014 outfit found. Cool. Oh, it's the movie. Got it. It's just this one, but without the... Oh, actually, yeah, this one's a bit more younger, I guess it looks like. The original.
Remember
Very
to
cool.
watch for useful scrap. If you ain't got enough pockets, get creative. Now you're talking. If only we could all grow pockets.
Anyone else get a weird vibe off this place? Maybe it's haunted.
Haunted with what?
You know, ghosts.
Oh, please, Quill. Don't tell me you're one of those.
Okay.
It would suck to get busted in here. Here you go. Rendezvous coordinates are that way. But we'll have to find a way around the rubble.
I'll try to find a side passage.
Alright.
Look at this old beauty. A table. This is a vintage Model T engineering workbench. They don't make them sturdy like that no more. Hey, come on, Quill. Let's see if this beauty still works. Maybe I can fix up your gear. Hey, hand me that part.
Workbench. With Rocket's help, use a workbench to craft perks. The available perks are displayed when you activate it. Each perk requires specific component.
What's not to get?
The amount of crafting components you currently have. You have enough components to craft this perk. Hold A to craft it. I don't want to craft that one. Negate cooldown period. Due to element.
One shiny upgrade, nice and crafted.
Low life buff. Firing rate doubled when health drops below 25%. Okay. Scan enemies during combat with visor. That sounds. Tracks enemy drops. Okay. Okay, that's all of them. This is more. Mission fire support, increase health, increase shield regeneration, combat. Dodge. Slow time briefly when dodging at the last second. Drop additional health packs when landing a lethal blow after a jet dash. Air glide. Glide around targets for a short time while shooting. Avoid falling prone by dashing. Wondering how useful scanning enemies during combat is. Because
Got you covered. Here you go.
Charge shot is an additional move you can use to deal stagger damage with your weapon. Double press and hold RT to start your charge shot. Release RT to shoot. Charge
I am Groot.
Yeah, there's a way through, if we can clear out that crud. So, Groot, you run into any trouble getting into the rig? That's one stubborn bunch of dwarves. Try that quick cooldown I installed, so you can keep helping.
Oh yeah! Nailed it! And, thanks for the upgrade.
All right, let's squeeze our way out.
Rapid reload. Rapid reload allows you to cancel your elemental gun's cooldown to deal extra damage. Overheating. Basically, it's like Returnal. Oh no, give me a second here. This thing stop being a piece of shit. Okay. I just realized, thanks to somebody leaving a comment, that chapter 14 I uploaded had no spaces. Total error on my part. But it's fixed now, so it should be good. It's fixed now. We should be good.
So, that thing we set free.
What thing? I didn't see a thing. Definitely don't want to talk about no thing. Green team better be showing up soon.
I am Groot.
You didn't see them? Groot, you take the lead.
I am Groot.
How are you gonna watch my back when I'm watching your back? We'll go in circles.
Seems a little wobbly. You guys hang back a sec.
Well, Scott!
This place is crawling with
the-
ugly. Guys, I'm not alone down here. Holy crap! This is the most punchable thing I've ever seen.
Oh,
These
wow.
things are just dying to be punched.
I feel the same way about you sometimes. You are just having fun down there.
Man, Rocket, you really missed out. That was amazing.
Team Rocket! Finally. We couldn't hear you before. Something about the mining ship
Team Rocket
messing up our
blasting off
comms.
again.
Yeah, something really ain't right in here. And Quill fell down another hole.
Another one. I'm parking the Milano, but Drax is out there searching for you.
Maybe you'll find Quill before we do. We're trying to catch up to him.
Guys, we really need to get better at the buddy system.
She is not my buddy. I will find you, Peter Quill. Describe your surroundings.
Old metal, old mining equipment, just old.
Noted.
You two have any left?
It is not a question of luck.
Peter, make some noise so we can find you.
Drax! Drax!
Hey, you want to mute your comms if you're gonna scream your lungs out?
I wonder if Rocket knows what this is.
What is this? This looks familiar.
What a weird bunch of stuff to mine.
What was it?
I don't
It
know,
looks
weird
familiar.
cubey hunks of rock or metal.
Oh my god, what? I just put it. Yeah, on my end, the spaces are showing up. sure. I'm resetting this real quick. Yeah, now it's showing spaces and stuff for me here. So why is it not? Wait, what the hell? Hmm. Weird. Yeah, because on my end it's showing it is correct. It has spaces. So I mean, I want to just say try resetting your browser. Yeah. Yeah, I can't. There's nothing on my end, so hopefully, whoever's having this problem can get through it. I just gotta hope that guy is able to get it done. Cause there's nothing on my end. On my end, it shows the chapter's fine. All right.
Peter Quill, I have located some old equipment, but I do not see you.
This whole place is old equipment.
That does not narrow my search.
Any way to get that? Doesn't look like it.
Hello? Oh, another freaky thing!
How freaky! Kill it!
You read my mind. This thing refuses to die. I can barely scratch it.
Kill it harder!
I'm killing it as hard as I can.
Stagger bar. Some enemies have a stagger bar, making them much more resistant to damage. Your stagger bar is always placed below their health bar. Filling it completely will momentarily cripple them.
Peter Quill, hide behind me! I will protect you!
Nobody's hiding. Put their lights out.
Drax the Destroyer. Drax is a durable brawler, able to take on many enemies at once. He specializes in staggering enemies impervious to regular attack. His basic ability, Destroy, deals light damage and heavy staggering. Alrighty.
We make a fine duo, Peter Quill.
You stab
Oh,
him,
I
I
messed
zap him.
Peter, Drax, where are you? Did I hear blasters?
Sure did.
Save some for me.
Not gonna be a problem. Toss him around.
Milano's park! I'm on my way!
My turn!
Now's your chance, Gamora.
This won't hurt much! Not such a tough nut after all!
Gamora, the deadliest woman in the galaxy. Gamora is a skilled assassin who swiftly eliminates targets. She delivers quick, high damage attacks. Basic ability, Deadly Strike, deals heavy damage to a single enemy. So, crowd control. Rocket is crowd damage. Drax is to stagger. And Gamora is the heavy damage single target. Okay.
You greenies found Quill yet?
Found and saved.
Hey,
Go on ahead then. We'll catch up. Just making a pit stop.
I parked the Milano near the last thumper spot. We'll head that way. Keep an eye out for you.
How's my baby?
You can see for yourself if we can get back up there. I could make it up there, but we're gonna need something for you two to climb up on.
It is a wonder the nimble assassin has not abandoned us already.
Drax.
At least he called me nimble.
Was not intended as a compliment.
All right. Pretty sure that baby's our ticket upward. Somehow.
It's a possibility. Maybe try something else.
Anyone got any bright ideas? Let's see that fancy footwork, Gamora.
Bet you can't do this.
That is physically impossible.
Drax, think you can heft that container?
Behold the might of a Catathian warrior!
Can you move it over there?
I am on my way.
Well, that's helpful.
I did as our leader bid. Not all of us are so quick to disobey.
Make up your mind. Are you mad I served Thanos or that I betrayed him?
Neither inspire confidence.
Okay.
This thing is perfect.
It'd be perfect if it was where we needed it.
Girl, hold your horses. Is there anything over there? Doesn't look like it.
Heave-ho, Drax.
Gladly.
You can place it there.
Shall be done. Remember this moment should you ever think of crossing the assassin.
I'll remember how slowly you moved.
All right, Rocket. We're back on track.
Oh, yeah, good for you. It ain't stealing if it's abandoned. Oh, Flark.
Rocket.
Not now, Quill.
Damn. Okay, no, nothing can go that way. Just making sure. Okay. That was useful. Wondering if that was anything over there.
Rocket.
Perhaps he has located our monster.
We don't even know what it looks like. The intel was extremely vague.
It wasn't vague, it was rushed. It's probably some cute little...
Nightmarish abomination.
Lady Hellbender is a renowned warrior. An ideal specimen would reflect that strength.
Like I said, something scary.
I disagree. Strength is endearing.
With a name like Hellbender, Gamora's probably right. It's gotta be something scary.
Nightmarish. A proper apex predator.
Snarling and nasty. More teeth than all of us combined. Bat-like wings with razor tips. Probably spits poison or acid.
Or acidic poison.
I hope all these are true. I yearn for a worthy challenge.
You guys notice anything weird about this place?
You mean besides the comms going dead for no reason?
There was a reason. You collided with that column of scrap.
You what?
I was dodging a hailstorm of flaming debris. And the comms went out before that.
Hunting this thing kinda reminds me of this time when my hamster got loose and I chased her all over the basement.
Was she a fearsome beast?
Yeah, she had a mean bite. Did you guys have pets?
I had an eyeball in a jar. It never blinked because it didn't have its eyelids, but it always looked like it wanted to.
Cool. Enix Stellum. After the Tatari destroyed our outpost, we journeyed for 15 rotations to reach the healer. Every night was harder than the next as Jellum's breathing worsened. We could find nothing medically wrong with him. The Tatari assault had damaged his mind and he was simply giving up. After he'd led us through so many battles, we weren't about to let him go out this way. We found his church aboard one of its converted mining ships. The line was long, but the excitement was palpable. Each time we advanced, we would hear screams of joy at the front of the crowd. When it was our turn, we approached this gold-skinned miracle worker. I do not have the proper vocabulary to describe him, but it is the closest we have ever been to divinity. The healer pressed his hands against Jillum's forehead and whispered to him. Our friend's eyes widened, and he took a deep breath for the first time since he fell. Oxel be praised, he was healed. Jillun has been distant on our return trip. We believe he is simply dealing with his near-death experience. We hope he will be himself once again soon. Alright, so that is either an Adam Warlock reference or a reference I don't understand.
Okay, moving on to Drax.
I would much rather discuss the eyeball.
It was one of the sets my sister had together.
Oh, come on!
Also, that was kind of funny. Her sister had the other one.
There is a distinct sensation navigating this wreck. Catathians call it the Shadow's Gaze.
Now that you mention it, I have felt like I was being watched.
Perhaps our prey is stalking us. I say, let it come.
Was that it? Yeah, looks like that was it. Bummer, but...
You know, I've seen these big mining ships before, but I don't remember ever seeing a Tathian starfighter in the war.
Thanos ordered his invaders to raise most of our fleets and demolish our factories before we could respond. Surely you knew that.
Actually, I didn't. I had nothing to do with what happened to your people.
But you were familiar with this tactic.
Yes.
Of course you were.
Awkward.
Whoa!
Well, you got some timing. We got company.
Is it from the last thumper?
We haven't even placed it yet. This place is crawling with monsters. They are food for our quarry, and we'll not be far behind.
Let's just focus on not
God
becoming
damn
food
it.
ourselves!
We need to regroup!
You're right! This isn't working! Not gonna work! It's like we woke up the
How
whole
do I-
ship! Just hang in there!
How do I activate it? When your huddle gauge is... Okay, there we go.
Guys, huddle up!
laughing at us!
And yet, we cannot retreat.
No one wants to retreat, big guy, but I gotta say, it's flarkin' scary out there, Quill.
All right, listen. This isn't our first rodeo, guys. Problem is, if we play it cocky, just one little mistake and they're gonna bring us down. Who's with me?
That's the
Great! Just great!
Was that huddle failed? I don't know what the.
Hold up, Rocket! I will destroy you all! Hey, not all of us! Told you we could do this! Your magical words have fueled my muscles. Good job, buddy! Let's give him hell!
More like it?
Told you we'd make a great team.
Oh man. Oh, that is.
Want
Oh,
some?
right
Get
there.
some! What are you offering, Peter Quill? We ain't such a bad team after all. Well said, Rodent.
Before, it was one shot
Glorious!
took him down.
Bring on our monster. I am engorged with the thrum of battle.
Didn't need to hear that.
Come on, last thumper spot is this way.
How do you know?
My senses are fine-tuned to measure even the tiniest vibrations.
Really?
No, I'm tracking it on my display.
The Milano should be right on the other side of this door. It was open when I came through here.
Who says I tripped on something? Murder Mom probably closed the door behind her.
Excuse me?
We'll need a good staging spot for the last thumper. I'll know it when I see it. Fine. Me and Groot were messing with some subsystems. I may have tripped something. I said I may have. Look, if it's got power to close, it's got power to open.
What do we do if this monster turns out to be sapient?
Somebody else
We would
was.
likely receive higher compensation.
Hey, we ain't caging nothing that can complain about it.
You and Groot are ex-bounty hunters.
I am Groot.
Door, open.
It ain't voice-activated, numbskull.
Your skull is as numb as mine, Rodent. They do not possess nerves.
Quill, would you put that visor to some use and find me an access point?
It looks like it's still got some juice. Give it a go, Rocket.
Watch a genius at work.
You are a miracle worker, man.
This tech was built by people who make holes in giant floating space rocks.
I have to say, that is an immaculate parking job.
Thanos never tolerated imperfection.
Never been a problem for Quill.
My blades are eager to meet this monster.
Remember, we take it alive. No accidents this time. I don't want a repeat of Yormont.
Yormont was not an accident. I simply did not agree that the Snark's mercenary deserved to live.
Yeah. This is it. Last spot.
Can't wait to be out of here. This place feels like it's about to collapse on itself.
I cannot wait to meet our monster.
I thought you were mostly interested in meeting the buyer.
She is a respectable collector.
Is it working?
Yeah, don't worry, Sunshine.
Is it, doing it?
What?
It appears to be broken!
Ain't nothing broke! That's the sound it's supposed to make!
What sound?
You can't hear that!
Hear what? door. It works. Let's catch
It's
our
a
monster.
ferret.
Hey, that thing's fast!
Don't let it get behind you. It could be poisonous.
Lady Hellbender will pay extra if it's poisonous.
Are we even sure this is the right creature?
Trust him to tack. It's gonna be.
One less thing to hide behind.
Good thinking, Will. It's okay, buddy. Groot don't like things that move fast.
I have missed the thrill of the hunt.
I think Drax needs a timeout.
We should have brought a net.
The Guardians perform without a net.
Abomination, perhaps you speak its language.
What the flark is that?
Definitely not a monster.
Adorable. It's more matted than an Asgardian goat.
We cannot present this pathetic creature to the monster queen of Sector 9. She will laugh at us.
Maybe we can use it as bait.
I knew those thumpers wouldn't work.
What? My thumpers are state-of-the-art. Musclehead's the one who rushed at the first thing that came through the door.
My head is not made of muscle.
What the? You guys seeing what I'm seeing?
Yes. Now that is a monster.
A cunt.
All right. Enough with the warm-up. Time to catch us a real monster. Let's get paid.
What in hell's name is that?
Definitely not cleaner bots.
Watch it!
The whole place is crapping out. We gotta get out of here, now!
Curse these volatile ruins!
Drax, go! Hold on to your butts, people! Rocket, hit the music!
On it!
Focus on flying, Peter.
Someone play this man a song!
Now we're talking!
Watch the ship!
I'm watching!
You ain't! Drax, what are you doing?
I am holding my buttons as Peter Blue instructed.
Someone give me a hand! Am I right?
How about one upside the head?
Heads up!
We have debris incoming! Blow it away, Quill!
Time to thread the needle!
Don't even think about it!
Quickest way through is through!
You're dying with a guilty conscience, assassin!
Don't you get through on my ship!
My shit!
Look, that's it. Let me drive. You're gonna get us killed.
We're not dead yet.
Maybe we are, and this is hell.
Do not be ridiculous. This place lacks the eternal frost.
Your hell is frozen?
The Tathians do not like to be cold.
Try putting on a shirt.
See? He's soaked.
Groot says watch out!
Yeah, thanks for the heads up!
You want me to take the controls?
No, I got this!
Clearly!
Watch it! Don't get us
What?
killed.
I'm
Will,
shooting.
there's still so
How
much
is it
stuff I
not
want to
hitting these
steal.
things? They're coming.
We ain't gonna make it. Hit the blue button! What blue button? The one for the secret posters I added!
Can you please stop adding things we're on asleep?
Punch it, Peter!
Now is not the time for hand-to-hand combat.
DMCA.
Oh, fuck yeah! Definitely a fan of the blue button.
There's Scott on all sides. We ain't gonna make it!
We'll make it! Maybe!
There's the exit!
Team, home stretch!
Your last breath!
Yeah! And that's what I call a win, people.
How's that a win? Our monster just got eaten.
Whatever you can fly away from.
Means you screwed up because you had to fly away from it.
Please don't be Novacore, please don't be Novacore, please don't be Novacore.
It is Novacore.
That's a patrol ship. Designation, Hal's Hope.
Did you say Hal's Hope?
There's this thing I gotta do. I'll be right back.
We need to get rid of that animal. Now. I'm serious, Peter. If it stays on the ship, we all go to prison.
No one's going to jail. It's a harmless space llama thingy.
Harmless? Remember Inakubi?
Not really, no.
That's because they scorched the planet because an idiot smuggled in an Exelon.
I will eject the beast into space.
Whoa, 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 whoa. We're not ejecting anything. It'll make us look guilty.
It could be carrying Zephron's disease.
Which is why Drax is gonna hide in the secret cargo compartment behind Groot's plants.
Peter, Jason, Quill.
Really? My middle name? Hey, Corell! How you doing? How long's it been? 2-3 years? You look good. You been tanning?
This is a new low, Peter. Even for you.
Corell, I swear it's not what it looks like.
That you're a junker trespassing in the most restricted area of space, who consorts with thieves and murderers, apparently.
Hey, killing people for money ain't murder, lady.
Come on, Corell. You know me. We've been to hell and back. Sure, I've done some shady stuff since the war, like really shady stuff. But junking?
I just caught you pink-handed, leaving the quarantine zone.
Technically, yes, but we weren't scavenging.
Right.
Peter Quill, I found these items in the space that you told me about. There was not enough room for both the other thing and these.
Peter Quill, of planet C-53, under Galactic Law ZXP-47, I am putting you and your crew under arrest for
Actually, can I call you back?
What?
Please tell me that is not a crate of super illegal tech.
It is a crate of super illegal tech, which also happens to be very valuable.
Really?
What? We're on a Ravager ship. Even the Flarkin bulkheads are stolen.
Well, we can't fit both in the compartment.
I will eject the crate into space.
Eject the crate and I melt your face! The Milano's weapon systems are 4 generations behind, Quill. We need that tech, more than we need some stupid farm animal.
That farm animal could be a Class 3 biohazard. You want to end up in the kiln?
Hide the llama.
What? What about my stuff?
Rocket, I know Corell. I'm pretty sure I can get her to go easy on us about the tech, but a potential biohazard? Man, I'm good, but I'm not that good.
You slept with a cop?
She wasn't a cop at the time. The point is, we were close. You just have to trust me.
I am Groot.
And that would be her boarding party. Just speak to Centurion Corell.
Silence, prisoner. The commander has no time to meet with law-breaking pirates like you.
That's just it. We're not pirates. We're legally incorporated heroes for hire.
Yeah, that's right. You check those records, Buckethead. Novacore licensing permit 67398-2.
Gardeners of the Galaxy?
No. Rocket.
So I let Groot fill out the paperwork. I fixed it with an addendum.
Not the most well-known heroes you could hire, but definitely in the top 5 of most awesome names. Contributing members. Groot, a Flora Colossus. Last of his kind, fearless in a firefight, an awesome best friend. Rocket, bona fide super genius and a wizard with explosives. Definitely not a raccoon. Gamora, adopted daughter of Thanos, deadliest woman in the galaxy. Need we say more? Drax the Destroyer, convicted serial murderer and galactic war hero, often grumpy. Last and definitely least, Peter Jason Quill.
That's it? That's all you wrote?
There was a character limitation.
Sorry, excuse me, I just need to...
Cadet Gold, what are you doing here?
Oh, you don't know? Really? It says right here. Prisoner processing training. I'm your official trainee.
Aren't you a little young for the Corps?
Aren't you a little old for that hairdo?
I should check with the captain.
No.
Savage.
No. She definitely signed off on this. You know how thorough she is about signing stuff? And if I may, sir, the real concern here is Regulation 7A regarding prisoner footgear. That one's jet boots are in clear violation.
They're decorative.
Good work, Cadet Gold.
Great, there goes Plan B.
We don't need a plan B. I got this.
No, you do not got this, pirate. I got this. Now fall in line.
Time to go, prisoners.
Watch the jacket.
Cadet Gold, you know the arrest protocols?
All memorized, sir. First thing we do...
First thing you do is apologize. We're legitimate business-like folk on legitimate-like business.
We're not hunting an illegal creature in illegal space. Illegal.
Stop helping.
Simply we're not.
We can use what they say against them, right?
Absolutely.
Guys, please stop talking.
Hold it right here. Is there a problem?
Yes, no faith energy, no power. No power, no containment. A single spot.
Techs are looking at it. They say that.
They cannot even fathom. How can they fix what they cannot understand?
Put the Grand Unifier's mind at ease. Run the scanners again.
What the flark is a Grand Unifier?
Grand Unifier Raker, leader of the Church of Universal something. He was floating dead in the quarantine zone, looking for God.
All right, pirates, let's go.
We caught him just like we caught you.
Difference is, I know the captain. As I was saying, if you just tell the captain that I...
Mom explicitly said she doesn't want to see you.
Yeah, Quill.
Wait.
Bro never mentioned
You mustn't
daughter.
touch that!
Hold on! Quill! Hold on to something, Quill!
What? Press Y.
Hold on! Quill! Hold on to something, Quill!
Hey, kiddo, you there? Nova girl!
Yeah, I think so. Let me just see if I can...
Hold on! Wish I had my jet boots! That gold, was it?
Nikki?
Oh, it's nice to meet you, Nikki. Okay, Nikki, here's the plan. You're gonna jump and grab my legs while I hold on for dear life.
That doesn't sound like...
Trust me, kiddo. We got this. See? This is weird. At home. Doing great.
Okay. That was kind of amazing, huh?
Whoa! Thanks.
Mom wouldn't be impressed if I lost my first prisoner.
Your mom, right?
Come on. We need to get out of here. There's a glass door around the corner. We'll be safe there. Here. Help me with this. Ready?
Together. On 3, 2, 1. Go! Go! Yeah. Okay.
We need to keep moving. This way.
You dead, Nikki?
Whoa.
Just stay
I
close.
knew there was something wrong about that church shit. Who goes fishing for God in a junkyard?
Oh man, this is bad.
Just give me a sec.
You know, I could probably help with the door if we undid these cuffs.
Regulation 3B. Never undo restraints.
Come on, you clearly need my help.
No! You're my prisoner, and I got this.
Obviously.
Ah! Okay, we're gonna have to find another way.
We sure there isn't a way through here?
I'm in charge here.
Whoa! You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. You?
Oh, dandy.
Okay, this way.
Shouldn't we be going up? Back toward the others?
There's another glass door down here.
Thought we established your special key thing doesn't work. Are you kidding me?
Relax, you're fine. Ish.
I mentioned how useful my jet boots would be right now.
Okay, I can do this.
Not to rush you or anything.
Almost there. Yes! Got it! Through here.
Whew. Nice work.
Thanks. You didn't do too bad yourself, pirate.
Call me Star-Lord. Or Peter, or, Nova Cadet Butt Saver.
Okay. Peter. So, listen. I have some good news and some bad news about your friends.
Start with the bad, I guess.
Your friends have been processed and put in the brig.
So what's the good news?
They're not dead. One of them actually seems really active.
That's probably Rocket. Prison cells make him jumpy.
Come on. We'll be safe through here. Flark! Pipes must have burst.
Should we try using that thingamajig of yours to call someone?
We don't need help. I know what I'm doing. Now help me block this fire so we can get through.
Sure. Just that everyone must be worried. Captain's kid goes missing.
Captain's kid is still a corpsman. Now are you gonna help me or not?
Yes, ma'am. Easy does it.
There, see? You don't need to worry about me. Enough people around here do that already.
For what it's worth, I think you're doing great. As good an arresting officer as I've ever had.
How many have you had?
Not that many. Is that robot wearing makeup?
What? Oh, yeah. That's just it's. I know all the bots down here. They're kind of my friends, I guess. I reprogrammed most of them.
You gave them faces.
Maybe.
No, I mean it's cool. Give them personality. Very cool.
Come on, this way. Okay, wow. That's just blatantly gonna ignore me and go crawling into a dead end. Regulation 2B. Prisoners must stay close at all times.
Really got them all memorized, don't you?
Where do you think you're going?
Just making sure this place is safe and secure from the, fire. Does your mom know you play down here?
Probably not. But what else am I gonna do? Not like there's any other kids on board.
I didn't have a lot of friends at your age either. Granted, I was in prison, but still.
So Mom was right about you.
It was a Shatari prison. I was just a kid.
I have so many questions. Ready?
Okay, you'd think this would get easier.
How do you know my mom, exactly?
We fought together on Mercury during the war. She was, is a real spitfire.
More like real controlling. And bossy and judgmental. You're just a kid, Nikki. You don't know what's good for you, Nikki. Stay out of the escape pods, Nikki.
I kinda know what you mean.
You do?
This is a new low, Peter. Even for you, Peter. It's restricted space, Peter.
Yep, that's her. Okay, almost there.
Almost where?
You'll see. I'm still in charge here, you know?
Of course you are.
This way. Any day now.
Right, just...
Quick reminder that only one of us. It's a dead end. Trust me. Get back here, pirate.
This another one of your bots?
Yeah, her name's Jocasta. She keeps an eye out for stuff. Invaders, trespassers, prisoners who keep wandering off. Ugh, are you kidding me?
This is an attempt to escape
Sorry,
your
girlie.
mom's ship. I
Salvage.
really need to know, because I may or may not be super interested. Just really need to make sure it doesn't look like a kidnapping.
What? No, no.
Oh, wow!
Don't laugh.
No! This is cool. It's like your secret hideout, right? I definitely prefer this to the brig.
We're not staying. I just need to check on Ultimo. His gyros have been all screwy.
Take your time. Is this your mom? Single-handedly winning the war?
Obviously, I know she didn't do it by herself.
No. That final push was, it was a massive team effort.
Were you there?
I contributed to the war effort differently.
Pirating?
Raiding, which is, you know, the good kind of pirating. The Universal Translator. Wonder if it speaks Groot.
Why won't it let me?
Hey, this is Mercury, right?
Uh-huh. It's supposed to represent this big battle Mom was part of. You said you were there, right?
Oh, yeah. Your mom was dead in the water until me and the Ravagers showed up. You should really fix this.
You want me to draw you in?
In the interest of historical accuracy. Is this Krelar?
Yeah. Long time ago. Kid stuff. I could do it way better now.
No, it's good. Morbid, but good. Need a hand?
Nope. But thanks. I'm almost done. Almost finished.
Something tells me you and Rocket would get along. Or really not get along. One of those two.
The raccoon thing? Yeah. He seemed real charming.
I just mean he's also really into all this tech stuff.
So I just.
Hey! Secret stuff. Off limits.
No adults. I get it.
Anyway, I'm all done here. We should probably get back before Mom completely freaks.
Yeah, I've seen your mom overreact before.
It's like, I'm not a kid anymore, you know?
Tell me about it.
So, you get where I'm coming from, right? Like, if you do end up talking to my mom, the subject of me happens to come up.
You don't want her to know about your secret hideout. I get it.
Yes. And also everything else.
Everything else, like...
Like me having a passkey that overrides parts of the ship. The whole official trainee thing. Me being anywhere near the hangar bay. You know, just me in general. You never saw me. Almost at the elevator. We're home free.
Need a hand?
Yes! Got it! Mom? I can explain.
Nikki.
I'm fine. Mom, seriously. A-okay. Barely a scratch.
What in Hollis' name were you thinking? Sneaking out with an arresting squad? Running around with criminals?
Alleged criminals?
You almost died! Do you have any idea how grounded you are right now?
Mom! You promised to give me more leeway.
Leeway doesn't mean lying to my officers. Or sneaking around behind my back.
Look, it's my fault some guy's ship blew up.
Restricted areas are restricted for a reason.
You treat me like a prisoner!
You're a child! Are you even listening?
Whoa, whoa. We've all been through a lot today. Let's just all take a deep breath and recognize that maybe we've all made some mistakes.
Make sure the fire is out and the hangar's secure.
Yes, Commander.
And find out why that churchman's shuttle exploded.
Grand Unifier Raker has been less than cooperative.
Make him cooperate. And you two? With me.
I knew you'd overreact. You always overreact. Even Peter was saying so.
Oh, he was he? I suspect Peter misspoke, something he often tends to do.
For what it's worth, Nikki totally saved my butt. She handled herself really well. You have every reason to be proud of her.
Coming from you, Peter, it's worth extraordinarily little.
Why are you being mean to him? Just listen to what he's saying.
I don't care what he's saying.
Upper level. Captain's quarters.
Fine.
Initiate lockdown.
Lockdown initiated.
What, are you gonna kill us?
In theory, these doors don't open until I say so.
Yeah, I know how lockdown works.
I don't think you do, because somehow you keep bypassing every security measure on this ship, and I want to know how. Or you can just show me.
Mom!
You know, this reminds me of the last time I was stuck in an elevator. I was with this Shi'ar girl, and she...
Ew! What is wrong with you?
She was a lovely person.
Someone please get me out of here.
No one leaves until you tell me what I want to know.
You already know everything.
No, I don't. I know you're a magnet for danger, and that you somehow keep getting caught in restricted areas of this ship.
I'm small. Okay? I fit into places.
Being small doesn't get you past security, or through the hangar bay checkpoint.
There was that system-wide glitch, remember?
Yeah. Yeah, security was down for a while.
No, it wasn't.
Seemed pretty down to me.
Are you seriously lying for a 12-year-old right now?
12? Oh wow, I thought she was at least 16.
Peter!
What? She really knew her stuff. She's a smart kid.
Too smart. She keeps bypassing security. Unless you have a level 6 access to my ship all of a sudden? Didn't think so. Nicolette Gold, empty your pockets.
No. You empty your pockets.
I still have feelings for you.
Excuse me?
Not like feelings, more like emotions. You know, because of the explosion and me and you and everything we went through back in the war. Lost a lot of feelings to bubble up. I'm good now.
Okay, good. Now, if you don't mind.
Look, Mom, I'm not hiding anything. I wouldn't do that.
To be continued. Disengage lockdown.
Lockdown disengaged.
So, can I go help secure the hangar now?
No, you can go back to your quarters and you can stay there for the next 30 rotations.
But Mom!
I can make it 30 cycles.
So, rough day, huh? Exploding shuttles, quarantine zone trespassers, missing kid.
I have no idea.
Chewie. I can't believe you still have him. Can't believe you survived. Mercury was what, like 1,000 degrees?
More like 1,000 cycles ago. You can keep him if you want. He is yours.
Hey, I ordered him to look out for you. Expect him to keep doing his job. Especially, you now have a daughter, apparently. A 12-year-old daughter who you didn't have during the war. 12 years ago when we...
Peter. When we picked up your ship, part of me was excited. At first. But then after all this time, you haven't changed. At all. You're still the same...
I've changed. Whatever the fine is, I'll pay. Just give me 3 cycles. Let me prove that I'm not still... whatever it is you're gonna finish that sentence with.
You're gonna pay 7,000 units? In 3 cycles?
Wow, okay, that is a lot of money. Here, I was thinking that maybe...
The fine's non-negotiable. My search party found a disturbing amount of prohibited tech lying around your ship.
Well, that's all they found, right? Okay, you'll get your money on time, no problem. This Guardians of the Galaxy thing, we are this close to getting it off the ground. And if I didn't have these handcuffs on, I would show you just how very close we are.
Why do I feel like I'll regret this?
Oh, come on, when have I ever... You won't regret it. Promise.
Okay, first off, I ain't a hoarder nor a rodent.
I know you have a stash hidden aboard this ship. Fetch it, now.
There ain't nothing to fetch. Groot blew our stash on Contraxia, and the rest I gave to Quill and Gamora for the DAS quarantine zone access code.
A likely story.
Why don't you go bother someone else?
I intend to.
That's a
Open this door!
different
I know
take.
you are in there, sentient tree! Do not
If
think
you
that I container on your work table.
Your mom's love letters.
My mother did not write love letters. She displayed her affection by hunting large game animals for my father to cook.
Ugh, now I'm hungry.
Whew! Smells like llama breath.
So, got any ideas to get those units together?
Do you have investments?
You think I look like an investment type of guy?
You are a risk taker.
Exactly. I don't sit behind no desk all day hoping for real estate fluctuations. I go out and I do stuff.
Looks broken. Maybe Rocket can fix it. Groot! Hey, buddy. I was just, checking to see if everything was okay. And it is. Okay.
I am
Too bad this translator's busted. I was hoping it might have Groot stored on it, or something.
I am Groot.
That way I could download it into my translator. I'd love to know what your thoughts are on stuff without, you know, Rocket always filtering it.
I am Groot.
Actually, hold that thought. Yo, Rocket!
What?
Can you come here for a sec?
What do you want, Quill? I'm busy.
Think you can see if this translator has Groot's language on it?
It doesn't.
You didn't even check!
Don't need to. Cheap scut like that don't have rare language packages, and even if it did, it's beyond salvageable.
Really? Wait, do you have Groot's language package installed in your translation implant?
Do I look like I'm made of units? Only folks who got that language package are rich people.
So you actually speak Groot then?
You mean Talinisan? And yeah, I speak it, more or less. Me and Groot been bounty hunting together for a decade before you came along, Quill. When you've been working together that long, you develop a common understanding.
I am Groot.
You say misunderstandings, I say open to interpretation.
I am Groot.
They didn't go sour. We didn't need those jobs anyway.
So you guys learned to understand each other over time.
And with the help of a spreadsheet of Groot's lexicon, which ain't no easy feat when your entire language sounds like I am in Groot.
So there's hope for us yet.
I am Groot.
You know, I didn't always have a translation implant. I mean, I was failing Spanish before I left Earth, not that Spanish would have prepared me for all of this.
I'm Groot.
Man, those first few years, do you know how hard it was to get by without having any idea what people were saying? Half of the languages out here sound like white noise, weird birds, and messed up theremins. I don't even want to know what Rocket actually sounds like. TV did not prepare me for the realities of living in space, let me tell you.
I'm Groot.
Honestly, man, you're lucky you have Rocket. I mean, I know what it's like to be surrounded by people and have no one understand you, how lonely that can be. I'd have been lost. You must have been lost too, before Rocket and us.
I am Groot.
I probably don't say this enough, but you really are an important part of the team. I can't imagine the Gardeners of the Galaxy without Groot. And who knows? If this thing does have your language in it and Rocket can download it somehow or hack it or I don't know.
I am Groot.
It'd be nice to finally talk to you. For real. Glad we had this little chat.
I am Groot.
Awesome. Cool.
Okay, so you don't get the conversations
Does
with
it
them.
bother you that if we
when you
don't
pick up the
manage to get
items?
the money in time, this team is toast?
We will get the coin Peter Quill promised. We shall not turn to roasted bread slices.
Yeah, well, no offense to Quill, but he ain't too good at keeping his promises. Yup, neither am I.
does this thing look so sinister?
Hey, who said you could touch that? I don't go into your room and touch your stuff, Quill.
What? You hacked my visor and added a scoreboard to it while I was sleeping.
That was different. I improved it. Also, did anyone tell you that you snore? I thought Drax was bad, but wow. Quill, you should really get that checked. You sound like a Torg.
I don't snore that loud.
Yeah, okay.
So what is this thing anyway? Kind of looks like a metal face hugger.
That is clearly a spinal control unit.
Yes, right, of course, a spinal control thingy.
Back on Half-World, Kree scientists use these to keep us super soldiers in line. They'd press a big, fun red button and zap! Instant obedience.
Holy crap. Rocket. What exactly did the Kree do to you?
They ripped me apart and rebuilt me over and over and over again until I became this half-finished thing they could mold and shape and control.
Oh, Rocket, I had no idea. I mean, I knew the Kree Empire was desperate, but...
Do you know what it's like to lose all control of your body? To be in constant pain, trapped inside yourself, unable to stop the horrible things you're doing? That control unit made sure I did what I was supposed to do. Oh yeah, whether I wanted to or not. A neat, furry little machine of death. Didn't take long to figure out I was better off not fighting it.
Okay, then let's shoot this thing out the airlock. Have a little middle finger salute ceremony to the bastards who built it.
I don't think I'm ready to let go of that part of me yet. Maybe one day.
Are you 100% sure you want to keep it? What if it...
Controls me? I decided a long time ago, Quill, that I would never let anyone control me again. As far as I'm concerned, this is just another useful piece of junk and a few bad memories.
How many of you super soldiers were there on Half-World?
When the Kree started, 100, maybe. By the time I escaped, just me and Lila. She was the first one not to die from the control unit.
And Lila is also a...
What? A raccoon?
Or not a raccoon?
You gotta understand. She was afraid of them, and the control unit made sure we stayed in line, that I stayed in line.
Oh, that sounds... awful. I can't imagine.
So, I did what I do best. I found a way to overload the control unit. When the Blueskins let us out of our cage, kaboom! I blew a hole into the side of the lab. What we didn't know, what I didn't know, was that the lab was protected by sentry bots. We got to the security fence and Lila covered me while I hacked the modulator frequency, and as soon as it opened, she pushed me through the door. I heard her die, Quill.
Ah, Rocket.
Doesn't matter now. Past is the past, right? And that thing, it's just a reminder.
I'm sorry you had to go through all that, Rocket. For real.
Wow. That's harsh.
Hey, Bluebird, you copy? I know you think I sold you out, and... Gamora, I was just...
Who are you talking to? What's a bluebird?
It, was Yondu's call sign. He was Bluebird and I was the kid.
Let me get this straight. Yondu Udanta, leader of the Ravager's space virus, scourge of the Sirius system and all-around scoundrel, used Bluebird as his call sign?
Even had it embroidered on the back of his jacket.
Amazing.
It was amazing. Pretty much from the day we met.
How did you two meet? Terrans and Centaurians aren't exactly neighbors.
We met on Chitauri Prime, about 3 years into my sentence.
Wait, Yondu was a prisoner of war? I thought the Ravagers were neutral.
They were, and they also weren't. Yondu and I were cellmates. First thing he said when they put him in my cell was, "Boy, don't be going and getting attached, because I'm just here for the food." And the food was pretty terrible, so...
Yeah, that sounds like Yondu.
I had cellmates before, and none of them lasted long. The Chitauri have these gladiatorial games, and...
You got used to people dying.
Not sure about that, but I didn't expect anyone to last long. I also didn't have my translation implant back then, so I might as well have been alone. But Yondu, he actually spoke English. Said he'd offered to translate in exchange for extra rations.
So even in that snake-infested hellhole, ever the schemer.
It's something we had in common. I'd been scheming for a way to escape since the day they took me. I just needed someone like Yondu to make it seem possible.
How did you escape?
Let's just say it was equal parts simple, complicated, and kind of embarrassing. But it ended with the two of us delivering a transport full of stolen supplies straight into the hands of the Resistance.
For a buck a load of units too, I bet.
Anyway, once we did, there was no going back. I was a Ravager. The Ravagers had a simple code. Steal from everyone. Yondu said it made them neutral.
But they weren't. I specifically remember several Chitauri transports being hit when I was still... you know.
They hit just as many Resistance ships, until a Chitauri cruiser uncloaked in front of them during a raid and...
Yondu ended up on Chitauri Prime, with you.
After we broke out, he could have left me on some space station or dropped me off at the nearest Nova Corps base. But he didn't. Instead, he invited me to join the Ravagers.
You were with them a long time. Must have enjoyed it.
I did. Being a Ravager was the first time I felt like I really belonged, if that makes any sense.
I felt the same way when I joined Richard Ryder and the Resistance. Like I was finally in control of who I wanted to be.
Yes, exactly. Those first few years, it was like I had joined this really big, really dysfunctional family, which, now that I'm hearing it, would make Yondu my...
Space Dad?
Could have been worse. Well, if you don't mind, I think I'd like to be alone for a bit.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'll see you around.
Well, well, well. Let's see if we can find some stray units in here. Really?
"37 units?
We appear to be 6,963 units short. We intend to keep our ship, Peter Quill.
I know. We clearly need a plan.
And reconsider my initial proposal.
Oh, no, not Fin Fang Foom again.
Yes, we should go after Fin Fang Foom.
Drax, there are easier ways to get paid. Like, what about selling Gamora's crap?
What?
Oh, come on. You've been hoarding them stupid knickknacks ever since you first joined us. I mean, don't tell me they ain't worth nothing.
Quarantine zone was always
holding out on us.
My figurines are not knickknacks.
Oh, team's in trouble. Then you can't be bothered to make no sacrifice.
I will sacrifice your head.
And take us to the...
Guys! I think we should hear out Groot for once.
I am Groot.
He says we should combine both ideas.
Sell Gamora's trinkets to Fin Fang Foom. It is brilliant.
Yeah, you know, the only problem with your plan is that Lady Hellbender only buys monsters, and you are not a monster. He's not. He's the sweetest, most...
I am
No, you don't. This ain't something you can pretend.
I am
Oh, yeah? You want monster? I'll show you monster!
Whoa, guys!
Groot, are you really offering to...
No, he is not offering that, okay?
It could work.
Tell Groot. I guess we could bust him out after.
Absurd. Lady Hellbender seeks the monster within. The small, ugly one is clearly the correct choice. He is cruel, sadistic, and his soul is filthy and filled with rage. The Monster Queen would pay a great sum for such a creature.
Really? How great?
How are you okay with this?
Because I know what I am. And I know what he ain't.
I am
I vote we sell Groot. I honestly think Lady Hellbender will go for it.
Yeah, well, I vote for not Groot.
I also vote for the creepy little beast.
2 votes each. Peter?
Well, I think Groot's more convincing, in the traditional monster sense. Groot, buddy, first of all, thank you. And second of all, I want you to know we're gonna bust you out of there right after, okay?
I am Groot.
Alright, let's do this. Let's go sell a monster.
We're not seriously
They got the
flying in.
banter good.
They say the weather patterns of Seknarf 9 are tied to the temperament of its ruler.
That's not how women work.
Or weather. Anyways, I'm sure it looks worse than it is.
There! That's Lady Hellbender's fortress.
Get us in close, Quill. I don't want to walk in this.
Yep, no problem. You're flying the wrong way.
Nah, he's not flying at all.
Guys, relax. Just one minor adjustment. Piece of cake.
You can't be serious.
What? This way we can scope things out before we finish the transaction.
We're like 100 clicks from her base.
You know how much I like scoping. Nope. Okay.
Next time, I'm flying.
Are you sure the Leafy One is ready for this?
Nope.
He'll be fine.
Don't you get all gloomy right now. Don't help.
Because you're constant complaining, Des?
You are complaining about the short one complaining.
We're all complaining. Happy?
So we need units. What about selling that llama beast?
Lady Hellbender would never purchase such a lowly creature.
Not to Lady Hellbender, obviously, but what about the nowhere market?
I'm not sure we'd even get 20 units out of it. Now, if we still have my weapon stash, though...
We could have sold the weaponry.
Oh, you're way too soft to be a monster, big girl. Yes, you are.
I hope y'all like walking, because this is gonna take a while.
But you think I'm glad we landed this far from the fortress?
Cheer up, rodent. The rain will be refreshing.
Rain is sky trash.
I am Groot. I am Groot.
No, we should not go. We got to. It's different.
I thought you'd be thrilled to finally set foot on Seknarf 9 tracks, but you're awfully composed.
In other circumstances, I would be thrilled. But we will humiliate ourselves by trying to sell sentient lumber to Lady Hellbender.
Hope that jacket of yours is waterproof. Are we going? Because I'm ready.
They say that Seknarf 9 is inhospitable to soft-bodied beings. We shall see how you fare, Peter Quill.
Of course. It had to be raining.
Hey, Groot, you think I got time to build a sonic...
Okay, here we go.
I ever mentioned how much I hate rain?
Hellbender's castle isn't even that far!
That is not a castle. It is an impregnable fortress.
So how do we impregnate it?
Ask Peter!
Let's just get closer! We'll figure it out on the way!
There is nothing to figure out. As beast merchants, we will easily gain access to Lady Hellbender.
Good! We've already got a beast! All that's left is the merchant part!
Good thing I put on my official merchant costume.
There is no such thing! Right?
The fact you ain't sure don't bode so good.
Alrighty. Let's save the game. And this is where I jump off. So, yep. Hope you guys enjoyed the new chapter. Chapter 15 should be up by the end of this week on Patreon. So, check that out. And, yeah. Have a good game.